playing The Sims. So, I just quickly, off camera, went ahead and skipped to Saturday morning. It is currently pretty early in the morning right now, but I wanted to give you guys some updates before we continue on. So, the twins are doing fantastic. Fallon has officially maxed out her potty skill, which means all of her skills are complete. We no longer have to worry about her. She is good to go. I'm currently having Brendan work with Aurora on her potty skill. She's just started. She's like barely level 1 right now. So we still have quite a ways to go for her. But thankfully it's Saturday, so both Brendan and our lovely Cinderella are going to be home today. Speaking of Cinderella, I'm having her work on some gigs right now. I feel like she's kind of been putting her writing a bit to the side because during the day, when Brendan's off at work, she's helping out with the toddlers and with their skills and everything. So I'm hoping now with Brendan here, she'll be able to work on that. And then, of course, since today is Saturday, today is the day we are planning on aging up Forrest. Now, I do have to say, Forrest has been a pretty good infant. He has been a lot better than Fallon and Aurora when they were his age. So, I haven't had too much to complain about. He's usually pretty happy just hanging out in his crib and just doing his own thing. He doesn't really want to get out of his crib. I think because he's a cautious infant, like his crib is his familiar space, so he doesn't really want to leave the familiar space. I'm just going to go with it. So, yeah, so today I'm going to age up young little Forrest as well. And, of course, Cinderella is pregnant. She has baby number 4 on the way. She got pregnant yesterday, so I'm hoping she'll probably have the baby on Monday, is my guess. And then the twins' birthday is literally on Tuesday. They're both going to be children, so when the new baby comes and the twins age up, we're going to have a lot of renovations that we're going to need to be doing. And I'm excited to see who the new baby's going to be. I'm interested to see if we're going to have like 2 girls and 2 boys, or if it's going to be like the 3 girls and the 1 boy. I don't know. I'm curious to see. But yeah, so I'm just going to have Brendan quickly work with Aurora on her potty skill, try and get that up a little bit, and then in a few hours we'll probably age up Forrest, go through that whole process, show you guys what he looks like and everything. And then, yeah, I'll be back with some updates. Alrighty, you guys, so it is later in the afternoon, and we are aging up little baby Forrest. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, alrighty, so it is now time to randomize Forrest's toddler trait. You guys already know the spiel, so I'm not going to say it again. So let's just go ahead and randomize this trait and see what we get. Clingy, okay. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with that because they learn their skills really, really quickly when they're working with their parents. So that will actually work pretty well for me and what I'm trying to do. Also, so you guys have a bit of an update as well, little Miss Aurora is working on her potty skill right now. She's currently level 2, almost level 3, so we are super, super close to finally getting the twins' skills done. I can have Cinderella start to work with Forrest on his skills, but I'm hoping to kind of get the twins done and sort of out of the way, just so then I can focus on Forrest. So speaking of Forrest, I'm going to go ahead and to create a sim really quickly, give him a bit of a makeover. I'll also kind of not really makeover, but kind of add in a bed there for Forrest into the kids' room. And then I'll be back to show you guys our lovely Forrest little makeover. Alright, you guys, so here we have Forrest and his cute little makeover. Again, we're keeping up with the sort of green vibes that we got here, and oh my gosh, he is just absolutely precious. I just can't. I have this feeling in my heart of hearts that he is going to be so freaking cute when he grows up. Like, so freaking cute. Like, all of the people are just going to be fawning over him. Like, I just know. Like, I know deep down that that's what's going to happen. So, this is our little man. I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to edit the kids' room a little bit more. I might turn that bathroom into like the sleeping area and then have the other spot be like the playing area, just because it's getting full very fast and I don't really have a lot of space for all the toddlers and then the parents as well to kind of like move around and do stuff. So that's kind of my plan right now. And then, yeah, I'll be back in a little bit to show you guys that sort of renovation, makeover, and yeah, and then I'll also show you guys any updates. Okay, you guys, so I have completely made over the entire, like, toddler section here. So I kept it as 2 rooms, just because I might turn that space back into a bathroom later on, but as of right now I'm just having it being like the sleeping area. So I have all the toddler beds here. This is where they rest for the day. I didn't want to make it too crazy with too much stuff because this is where they're supposed to calm down and relax and kind of wind down for the night. So I put those cute little butterfly nightlight things back on the wall, and then I just have the vine curtains. I love these vine curtains. I think they're so adorable. And then I just have the beds and a cute little rug in here just to kind of put something in the space. And then over here I have just the play area for the kids. I might throw a rug down in here, but for right now I just have this little dresser with some baby stuff. And then just the potty chair. Over here I have 2 bookshelves and then a little ottoman. I'm hoping this will be easier for when either Brendan or Cinderella want to read to the kids. They can just sit here and read. In this corner I have the toy box and the bear, and then on this wall here I have the tree house, and then I just put a couple of the nesting blocks in here just so the kids can I can have 2 kids using them at the same time if need be. But yeah, so this is pretty much the new play area. It's already Saturday afternoon. So I'm basically, my goal right now is to just kind of have Aurora finish up her potty skills. She's almost there. And then once she's done with that, and I have both Fallon and Aurora kind of settled in with their Wabbit tablets, I'm going to focus on Forrest and getting his skills up. I'm hoping, since the baby shouldn't be coming until Monday, I'll have plenty of time to be able to work with him on his skills and whatnot, getting those up to a good spot before the new baby arrives. But as of right now, I'm just going to kind of get Aurora, finish with her skills, and then we'll focus on Forrest, and I will see you guys tomorrow for an update. Alright, you guys, so it is now officially Sunday morning, and you know what I've been thinking about? It is now officially summer, and I have not once used this glorious pool that I bought. Now, I'm a little nervous. I don't want to have the toddlers going out there. I don't need them, like, drowning or having something horrible happen to them. But I think that's definitely something we should keep in mind especially when the twins age up in a couple days, because that will be exciting. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update here. So the twins, of course, are just hanging out on their tablets. Their birthdays are in 2 days. I'm so incredibly excited for that. But I'm currently having Brendan work with Forrest on his imagination skill. Now, can I just say, for anybody out there who plays The Sims and wants to have their toddler's communication skill go up like astronomically, have them talk to the stuffed animals. I literally had Forrest talk to the bear for like 4 or 5 hours, like Sims hours, 4 or 5 hours, and he completely maxed out his communication skill. Like, it was actually insane how fast that it actually happened. So do that. That's my number one tip. For any simmers out there, have your toddler babble or talk with the stuffed animal, whichever one that you have, because their communication skill will go through the roof in no time. So, right now, Brendan is reading to Forrest. I believe he's at level 4. Yeah, he's at level 4 right now, almost level 5. He's super, super close to level 5. So, we're almost there, to be completely honest with you. It's kind of shocking how fast he's been learning everything. Again, I think it's because he's a clingy toddler that, like, really, really helps them learn skills with their parents, like, really fast. So I'm having him work on that. Once he's done with his imagination skill, I'll have him either work on his movement or his thinking, try and get that on the way. And yeah, we're basically just going to be preparing for the baby. The baby should be coming tomorrow, which will be exciting. And then we'll have the twins' birthday after that, which will also be exciting. So, yeah, and then once Cinderella has the last baby, she's basically done her entire generation. There's nothing else for us to really do with her. Now, we don't start Aurora's generation until she becomes a teenager, so we are going to have kind of that little bit of a period of time where we're just kind of working with all the kids and working with both the parents and everything, and just kind of doing more of like a family thing rather than a specific generation thing, because again, there isn't really anything else for Cinderella to do, because the only other one that's left is she cannot marry until Snow White has passed away, but Snow White is still an adult. I don't know when Snow White's going to become an elder, and I don't know when Snow White's going to pass away, so it's hard to say. I've also noticed how we haven't had a wedding yet. We haven't had anybody actually be married. Everyone's just had partners so far, but no one actually has like a partner, like a spouse. So maybe in Aurora's generation we'll finally have that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of work with Forrest for the day, try and get his skills up and ready to go before we have the baby, and I'll probably give you guys some more updates throughout the day until Cinderella has the last baby. Alright, you guys, so it is officially the afternoon. I am currently still having Brendan working on Forrest's thinking skill. He is still level 2. It's been going a little slow, but we've been getting somewhere. Now, I had a thought for Cinderella, because for her like achievement aspiration thing, she needs to publish 10 books, but her working as a freelance author isn't allowing that to kind of be a thing. So, I thought, you know what, Cinderella absolutely adores her children. She loves her kids. They are her entire world. So it would make sense for her to write children's books for her kids. So I have the bear's name as Baffles, Don't ask where that came from, but the bear's name is Baffles. So she's writing kids' books based off of the bear that the kids have in their room as sort of stories for her kids to read. And then they can also pass down to their kids when they're older, that kind of thing. So I'm having Cinderella take on that new sort of, I guess, challenge, aspiration, job, whatever for her. Not only so she can complete her aspiration, but also she could get some royalties from that. And I think she would really like it. So yeah, I'm just going to continue working with the kids as well. It is Sunday afternoon, so that means tomorrow we're going to be having the new baby, and then the day after that, the twins are going to be aging up into kids, and then on Saturday, Forrest is going to be a child as well, which is insane. But other than that, I hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. I'm excited to see where we get to go with the kids, and then of course when Aurora becomes a teenager and starting her generation. And I hope you enjoyed this episode as well. I know it's kind of a lot of the same things here, where I'm just working with the kids, trying to get them at a good spot, aged up. When you have babies and infants and toddlers, there's really not much you can do with them. So yeah, I hope this is enjoyable for you guys. I hope you are excited to see where we get to go next with this series, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.